This morning, go ahead and grab your cell phone, pick it up, see if it's made by HTC, because if so, there's something you need to know. Is yours made by HTC,
No,
Dale?
it's not.
Good news there, because there's something you want to know about your security, and Dale Dixon from the Better Business Bureau is joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in early, as always. So basically, there's been something from the Federal Trade Commission. They were looking into a case where HTC perhaps wasn't protecting its customers. What did they find out with all this?
So this was just released just before as we went into the weekend, and it was a settlement between the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, HTC, and the FTC claimed that HTC, in building its telephones and putting the software together that goes on those telephones, did not take reasonable steps to inform its engineering staff about security protocols and what those phones need to have in place. It also did not test the software, according to this FTC complaint. And then finally, it did not set up a system for third parties to report in that there was a security flaw. So in all of that, the settlement comes out and says that that the HTC will correct those flaws immediately.
So it's flaws on a lot of different fronts, hardware and software, both, it sounds like,
That's
right?
what it looks like, and obviously with these phones are like computers, and so a lot of it is a software issue, something that can be updated.
So tell me this, do all of HTC phones have security issues?
No. So this is an important part. If you do own one of these phones, to be able to look into it and see exactly what you have. If your device is running an Android 4.0 or the Sense 4 software, then it already has the security fixes that are a part of this FTC settlement. Anything older than that, though, you need to get that phone updated and be watching for these updates as they come in. There'll be these automatic updates that we're used to on our cell phones. Just be sure to take advantage of those.
All right, so not everybody, of course, has the HTC phones, though, which can be a good news when you hear a story about this, but are there things that we can still do even if our phone isn't made by HTC that maybe might give us protection in the long run?
Absolutely, because just because your phone is not HTC does not mean that you're not vulnerable to some of these.
Yeah, you're not immune to some breaches.
So we want you to think about these things. Number one, when you have a cell phone, keep the lock feature in place, meaning that you need to enter a code in order to get into your phone. That means if you leave it somewhere, if you lose it, then if somebody else grabs it, they don't have access to everything that's on your phone.
Because it's just like a computer.
Absolutely.
Remember that.
So, I think I push mine on, and there's a passcode.
And you've got a passcode that
I've got to enter in. So do that, and then update the software as it comes through on a regular basis. So anytime you see an update available for your phone, take advantage of it. Be sure to load it, because just like the HTC case, oftentimes, regardless of the manufacturer, it is an opportunity to upgrade security features on your phone. And then finally, think about your Wi-Fi. And it's so tempting that, oh, I want to download some music, so I'll go to the coffee shop or I'll go somewhere where there's an open Wi-Fi connection and just enter it in and download whatever I want to download. Don't jump on these open Wi-Fi connections, because they're oftentimes unsafe.
Opening the gate to who knows what that's out there. So got to be careful. Thanks so much. And really quickly, just one quick mention of the nest eggs and scams that's going on. That's something that BBB is helping people out with, an event that's coming up in the future, right?
So it is breakfast next week, next Tuesday, March 5th, and we're looking forward to having people come and join us for green eggs and ham as we talk about nest eggs and scams.
I like the name of that.
7:30 in the morning. We're celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday. Okay. So it's that time of year. Join us. The address to register is on your screen, or you can give us a call at that number. We are charging $5 to cover the cost of breakfast here, but it's all about how to protect your money as you enter those years of retirement, because we know a lot of people set their sights on those dollars.
Okay, and we'll talk more about that next week as well. Thanks so much for coming in this morning, Dale.